Hey guys, it's Dave from Flash and Dance again. Wanted to talk about what I use for software and what its capabilities are. I am trying to catch up on a lot of video blogs that I had done, but they ended up on my cameras, and I borrowed the first couple of videos I did were really long, and I'm trying to avoid that now. The last one I ended up cutting short quite a bit, only because I started running short on time. Anyway, so I don't run out of time on this. This is PCDJ, one of the nicest, best applications I've ever dealt with. I actually am a big supporter of PCDJ. It looks a lot like other applications, like it kind of looks similar to Virtual DJ and a lot of the other ones that are out there, and that's because that's what it is. It's the same engine. The physical music engine, background stuff of the software is all the same. It's got the two players with video. It has the video output screens right here, main video out, so you can see what's going on, and you got this one as well. I do have two screens hooked up, so in case I want to check out a new karaoke song I may have or anything like that, I've always had two screens on my system. It just makes it easier at home. This isn't what I take out to the public. I actually have a laptop, a Dell Inspiron, an older one. It works. I had it upgraded with 1 gig of RAM so that it doesn't bog down or anything. It bogs down on searches, but it doesn't stop the lyrics. The lyrics still work out in public viewing, which is this screen right here, which works really nice. This down here is your music, depending upon what you do, whether it be, and the cool thing about this is you can do, I'll let it adjust hopefully, which it's not. Oh, sorry about that, guys. It's got which is active right now, audio, karaoke, video, and all. And so you can do any kind of searches you want to. Right now, I actually have stuff I need to go through. This is newer stuff. It's also got a side list. Is what it's called. These are songs that I have gone through and listened to, which that's why I'm deleting them. Like I have a bunch of new stuff that I went through. I know they're a little bit older, but it's stuff that's still considered to be new, so I haven't really had a chance to organize it because all my music is broke down. That's what this is, my view here. This is every single genre, like big band, which inside big band I've got big band era stuff, which would be Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., those kind of guys, 101 Strings, Andy Williams, Benny Goodman, Benny Hill, all that kind of stuff. And then I have the retro stuff, which would be like Brian Setzer, Cherry Poppin' Daddies, Michael Bublé, Big Voodoo Daddy, artists like that. And then I've got my country, my dance, which dance is interesting. I've seen different people break it down different ways. I have 2000s, 70s, 80s, 90s club mixes, club songs, which is interesting. People say, why do you have the two club directories? It's because you have straight club artists, and then you have the club remix material, which is nice. Well, I think my computer is acting up a little bit because I just was working on a bunch of stuff at one time, but that's okay. I've also got a disco directory. I've got line dances, which is awesome to break down like this, so that way you're not looking through your 90 songs to find your line dances. And then I have my remixes and my slow dances. That's all that. My dinner is broke down as well. Every single directory you see, that you see a lot there, it's because they're all broke down. I even create one called event music. I am going to be creating, like this one is from 410 and 411, a Sweet 16 I did, which they gave me a full list of songs. They gave me about 44 songs, gave me about 5.5 hours worth of material, and it lasted the whole night. I took requests, I took 2 or 3, so I ended up playing a little bit short of what they wanted, but as you can see, like right here, I have a bunch of Britney Spears material. I have a bunch, like Circus, Frisco, and Lamboy Club edit. If You Seek Amy, Womanizer, Jason Niven's radio mix and Womanizer Cascada mix. I'm not trying to promote those songs, just so you know. I'm just saying that, that's the kind of things I run into in this area in Massachusetts. Is I have a lot of people, they'll say, oh, we want Womanizer and we want all the versions you have. Well, when you stop to think about it, and I'm not knocking anybody out there at all, it's more of, you want the 5 versions or 3 versions or 2 versions that I have of one song, but sometimes I can't play both in one night. I don't have enough time. Now, whereas a wedding, I may be told, only play this stuff, then you can kind of do that. For example, I have a wedding on Saturday. They just relaxed. It's a party atmosphere kind of a thing going on. It's a vibe like that. So it's a very laid-back thing, but yet they also want to have a lot of fun. Well, that's where your insight into having 5, 6 versions of one song. You can sit back and you can say, okay, let me try this one and listen to it. And you could say, nah, that one's more of a club. And then you could listen to the next mixed version of that you have, and you may turn around and say, this could work. And then you may listen to the original and say, I'm going to just play the original. That is the way things go. I was reading a website the other day. It's a DJ Tips website. Very good site. I forget the name of it. I have it bookmarked somewhere. I don't want to really take the time, but that'll be another video that I'll show you guys the site I found, and it was very intuitive about what you should do, what you shouldn't do, when you should get insurance, things like that. It talks about everything that goes on. And going back to the software, you also have different functions you can perform. Like I pulled that drop down from this side of the video stuff. You can do video, like you can do a titler, you can do text, you can strobe, auto, you can strobe it. You can use the Sonic plugins, which are different visuals. You can do a slideshow if you want to. All you do is for the slideshow, you take all the pictures you want to use, you dump them into one directory, and now if you have a TV or a projector running, you can then dump your video output into that, and it will show out to the public. I also have a karaoke plugin, which is kind of nice for when I do my karaoke shows. That one I'll show you real quick in a minute. I also have a clip bank where you can show different clips of different things. You have a camera input, which you can hook up. Yeah, I have boom and auto and boom. And the karaoke part of it. Let me see. There it is. It's coming up. It takes a minute for it to load. And actually, that's what it does with, it brings up a graphic, whatever has been loaded. And it tells you what's currently on air, and it also says who the singer is, and you drag and drop your karaoke files in here, and then you hit this button to play it, and you can actually hit repeat list, and it will repeat that list for you. So that's what's good about that karaoke plugin. It's a little bit different. Another thing that can happen is you can do different transitions, like an alpha, a cube, a cut, default, whatever the default is set to, a double window, fade, flat cube, flip 3D. You can do no transitions at all. Satellite boom, scratch, slide, strobe, window, wipe, or zoom. So you can do a ton of different functions with this software, which is nice. I find Virtual DJ and Serato does all these same things, but there's different things to each one. The reason why I myself promote the PCDJ application, this particular one is VJ. The reason why I myself support the PCDJ community is because they've supported me. Their applications are very inexpensive, very easy to get a hold of. You can just go out there and you can search and you can find it. They have dealers. They also make their own products, like the Digital Music 2 controller. So with that said, I'm going to say practice and enjoy, and I will see you guys later.